Hello, I'm John Hrnovsky, and today I'm gonna speak with you about HTML. Um, First of all, I'm apologizing for my language. English isn't my native language, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make some mistakes. So I decided to make a full featured course of HTML, and first lesson it's about HTML basics. uh, I'm gonna tell you about its specification, its mm, what is a HTML actually is, and advantages and disadvantages. First of all, HTML it's a markup language. It's not a technology uh, with which we can use to make our um, social network. It's not a way to making a websites. It's not a way to making online games. It's just a way to represent some raw text data into a structured format. So first of all, to be clear what I'm talking about, I draw via MS Paint some example to you so it can be easier to understand. So we have some raw text without formatting via word processors. For example, it will be hello world. It's common phrase for uh, IT sphere and programming. So hello world. Okay, it's some raw text we have to format. So HTML helps us first of all to say our interpreter. For interpreter we have our browser, and HTML tells browser what to do, how to show this raw information. Via HTML we are gonna say, so we have some section called wrapper. In this section we have a header, a content section, and footer. Via HTML we tells browser, so we have these three sections. In content we have menu section, and telling to browser that hello world will be in the section content. So we have this structure. It's all telling by HTML. You say why we can make websites via HTML. Website is work of many services such as web server. It returning a page receives no, sorry, you receive a page by your browser request. So web server is main part of this. Next, it's design of this site. If you would see something like designing a background, or it has borders colored with something and some images, it's not an HTML, it's Cascade style sheets CSS technology. HTML and CSS technologies are pretty commonly used, and I believe some web language like PHP or ASP.NET. So HTML is only the way to represent and show for your browser how to format and design blocks of content. So okay, I believe it's pretty clear. Advantages and disadvantages of HTML. On each interpreter, HTML text will be interpreted in many ways. For example, Opera browser and Mozilla browser will show you the same exact page in different ways. It's because Opera and Mozilla make some decisions. We have strictly strict reference how to make our web browser, for example, and Mozilla and Opera not followed exactly this reference, so it's on Opera we have larger text than Mozilla. For example, on Opera we have borders on the tables. um, I believe I can find some examples about what Opera and Mozilla show. I try Opera versus Mozilla. I don't actually believe it's shown. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying another one. Okay, next time I believe I can't find a nice example. So I believe that's all for today. It's web basics, and first lesson will be about telling the browser what kind of document we are actually going to show. It's about doctype text and about tagging, about basic HTML way to represent our data. So thank you for your attention and goodbye.